What is free tone and how tone blockchain benefits a wide range of industries, from serving government systems to financial IT projects. An article published by Everstakes on Medium Digest, presented by Sui Innocent Chair and Mafa Anna Gweni. The Telegram Open Network project, launched by Russian entrepreneur Pavel Durov, has become one of the most sensational projects in 2018. During its private token sale, Tone raised $1.7 billion from private investors, making it the largest ICO project to have raised such a large amount in a short time. But due to problems with SEC, Pavel Durov had to curtail the project and hand it over to independent developers, making it open and returning the collected funds to investors. After the project was renamed Freetone. In this video, we'll explain what Freetone is and how it will benefit various industries. What is Freetone? Freetone is a high-performance, scalable and secure blockchain platform with throughput of millions of transactions per second. For comparison, the Visa payment system is capable of processing only 1,700 transactions per second. Even one of the fastest blockchains, Solana Sol, is only capable of handling 65,000 transactions per second, making Freetone the fastest platform in the world. Phone users will be able to make transactions for less than $0.01 in fees and pay less than 0.05 per coin exchange transaction. For the first time, the emergence of the project, then called Telegram Open Network or simply TON, was announced by Pavel Durov back in December 2017 and caused a lot of agitation in the blockchain community. It was during this period that the reboom took place in the crypto market, and the new project attracted a lot of attention from investors. But Telegram Open Network is not just another ICO project created with the aim of raising as much investment as possible to leave the platform to its own devices. Behind the creation of Tone is a team that has designed one of the largest messengers around Telegram, whose audience in 2018 consisted of more than 200 million users. In 2021, this number has already exceeded 500 million. After a long preparation, it became clear that the project was not destined to continue working. In, in October 2019, the U.S. Security and Exchange Commission (SEC) filed a lawsuit against Pavel Durov in connection with unregistered sales of Gram tokens, which the regulator classified as an analog of shares. After a long lawsuit, the District Court of New York ruled to cease the launch of the project, after which Durov announced in the media that Telegram Open Network was officially closing. But this does not mean that the platform itself was not meant to be implemented. The fact that the project will be renamed the Open Network was announced in 2018 in the white paper of the project. After the end of the trial, the open source code was published on GitHub, and three new but already independent projects were formed from the Telegram Open Network: Freetone, NewTone, and Tone Community Blockchain. Freetone uses its own decentralized architecture based on smart contracts, and its ecosystem belongs to Decentralized Autonomous Organization (DAO). The purpose of the platform is to create an environment for various services and ordinary transactions serving government, private companies, and users. In other words, Freetone has the potential to become a global platform covering various areas, or, as it is called, a super service. How does TON blockchain work? TON blockchain is a heterogeneous and interoperable multi-blockchain platform with smart contract that is Turing complete, meaning that it is completely self-sufficient. The free TON project is based on the TON blockchain. The ecosystem of the platform allows you to create a global marketplace where any actors, be they ordinary people or companies, can freely interact with each other. The concept of multi means that a token blockchain is a collection of blockchains. Thanks to this, the throughput of the platform is capable of reaching millions of transactions per second. Free Tone can be called without hesitation a super platform which combines several types of blockchain. Master chain, which contains the main rules of the protocol and which defines a set of validators as well as the principles of distributing bits and shards, that is, blockchain segments that are processed by this or that validator. Work chain, the number of which in the network reaches 232, which is approximately equal to 4.3 million. They contain transactions transmitted to the smart contracts. Moreover, they have heterogeneity. Different blockchains can contain a different set of rules from the rest, including address formats, virtual machines, and even cryptocurrencies in accordance with the principle of interoperability. Shard chains or blockchain segments. They are also called horizontal blockchains. Each blockchain can be divided into 260 more homogeneous shard chains, which are already united by the same rules and the block format defined by the blockchain. And finally, the last layer of the shard that make up the shard chain. Shards are made up of chain of homogeneous blocks, but the blocks themselves are actually separate blockchains, which are called vertical blockchains. This structure allows you to fix incorrect blocks in the shard without changing the entire blockchain. As follows from the description, the TON blockchain has a heterogeneous multi-level structure organized according to the principle of sharding or segmentation. Dynamic sharding is implemented in the multi-chain. Proof of stake to generate new blocks. TON blockchain uses the proof of stake consensus mechanism to generate new blocks in shard chains and master chains. The platform network consists of several hundred validators, that is, nodes that have stacked a large amount of TON crystal tokens by making a special transaction in the master chain, which gives them the right to generate and validate new blocks. For each block in the master chain, a pseudo randomly selected order is set to determine which candidate block has the highest priority to enter the blockchain. Validators and other nodes of the TON blockchain network check the validity of the proposed candidate blocks. If the validator signs an invalid candidate block, they receive a penalty in the form of partial or complete deprivation of the stake or suspension from the validator role for some time. After that, the validators must reach a consensus to choose which block will go into the blockchain. Next, using an efficient Byzantine fault-tolerant protocol, which is similar to Byzantine fault-tolerant protocol or Honey Badger Byzantine fault-tolerant protocol. If a consensus is reached, a new block is created and the transaction fees paid and generated tokens are shared between the network validators. What is TON Crystal and how to get it? The cryptocurrency TON Crystal is the main fuel of the free TON ecosystem. Initially, 5 billion coins were issued, the number of which grew by 2% every year. The actual of Tone Crystal cryptocurrency is based on fair distribution. Initially, users cannot buy it. The only way to get Tone Crystal is to contribute to the development of the free tone ecosystem. This can be done in several ways. Participate in various competitions or evaluate competitive projects as member of the jury. Become a network validator or delegate coins to it if you already have them in order to earn additional tone crystal. Develop improvements and promote free tone platform. Participate in bounty programs, completing various tasks or receive coins for free during the period of their distribution. Buy tokens from users who have already earned them. The distribution, so-called airdrop, will take place as soon as Free2 network reaches full decentralization. In order not to miss this and other important events, follow the announcements in the official channels, links to which you can find in the description of this video. Freetone Tokenomics. The Freetone project does not have a CEO, marketing department or consultants. It is governed by the whole community united by one goal, to create a global, transparent, fair economy. And only the community decides how the network will develop. All suggestions for improving the free tone are published on the project forum, where every member of the community can freely comment, discuss, and criticize the document. There are no restrictions. Any user can offer anything. After the end of the discussion, all the accepted comments are forwarded through the voting chain. A proposal is implemented if more than 50% of the votes are in favor. The Freetone developers have created a unique meritocratic token distribution model based on competition. It happens as follows. Community members offer a competition. The community reaches a consensus on the fact that the competitive result will benefit the network and the entire community. After a consensus has been reached, all community members vote to determine the amount of the budget allocated for the competition and the composition of the jury. Then, the competition itself is held, in which all members of the community can participate. Finally, the jury selects the winners, among whom the rewards are then distributed. This process is familiar to those who participated in voting on DAO platforms, but before, it was carried out for the purpose of distributing the issued tokens. Other platforms do organize similar events. For example, the Binance Crypto Exchange conducts a token giveaway as part of the launch path, where coins are distributed amongst holders of another tokens. However, this approach is also far from perfect, since firstly, Binance is a centralized platform, and secondly, the advantage clearly remains with those who own most of cryptocurrency. The validator competition was one of the first held on Freetone platform. About 400 validators took part, including Everstake. They are now actively supporting the Freetone network. The list of validators is available on the TON.live blockchain browser page. Where to store Tone crystals? The creators of Tone have developed a universal crypto wallet, ToneSolve, which combines the properties of a blockchain browser and a private messenger. The wallet is available for web platform as well as on iOS and Android devices. Also, some third-party wallets and services have already integrated Tone Crystal tokens. Simple Wallet for Tone Crystal Wallet Platform, Crypterium Mobile Crypto Wallet, the largest community moderation system Telegram Combat. How can I see my transaction on Freetone blockchain? Freetone is an open and transparent platform, so all transactions can be tracked using a dedicated TON.live block explorer. Staking Tone Crystal tokens. The concept of staking itself does not fundamentally different from the classic POS consensus mechanism. except for primary distribution of tokens. Validators stake cryptocurrency in order to obtain the right to validate transactions and blocks on the TON blockchain network. Note: so far, delegation is available to the community only in the light version of TON.serve application. However, TON developers team planned to expand the app's functionality and staking capabilities in the future. How the Everstake validator engages with Freeton community. Everstake has been helping to improve Freeton ecosystem at different levels from the outset: voting, taking part in contests, supporting important updates, working on TON blockchain application development. The main priority of the Freeton ecosystem is decentralization and supporting the stable operation of the network. The Everstake team actively engages with the Freeton community to provide up-to-date information and helpful materials to explore blockchain innovation. You can visit Everstake website to learn more about the staking provider and their theme. Also, follow us on social media and get the latest information from the blockchain industry. This video also contains links to important sites and other references made during the video.